So we're going to take a look now at the lease feature, which is available through the administration app in Cloud. So you must be a distributor administrator in order to use this particular feature. What the feature allows you to do is to temporarily lease out an instrument in your inventory to a customer for a period of time, and then have that instrument returned back to you to be leased out to a future customer. The advantage is that the customer who leased that instrument still retains access to the data that was generated during the period of their lease. And any future customers who will lease that instrument out in the future will not see any historical data. So that's a key advantage to this new lease feature, and we're just going to have a look now and see how it works in the admin app in Cloud. So let's go in and take a look. So let's assume in this example that you are the administrator for ABC Instrument Rental Limited. If we expand out ABC Instrument Rental Limited, we can see on the right-hand side that ABC Instrument Rental Limited has customers. Demolitions are us, Skyscraper Construction Limited, and Speedy Demolitions. And you can see that all of the instruments under ABC Rental Limited have information next to them about who their instruments are leased to. So the one at the top, 239, is leased out to Speedy Demolitions Limited. 876 is leased out to Demolitions R Us Grain Silo Project. If we go down and we look at Speedy Demolitions Limited, we can see that instrument 239 was leased on the 19th of September and the lease is still underway. Speedy Demolitions own instrument 288, but they have leased instrument 239. Instrument 876 is owned by ABC Instrument Rental Limited and is leased to the Grain Silo Demolition Project, not that one, but this one here, Grain Silo Demolition Project. 876 was leased out on the 23rd and is still ongoing, which means it's still under lease. DS001 belongs to ABC Instrument Rental Limited and is available for lease because there's no information next to it. But actually it has a history. It was in the past leased out to Demolitions R Us for a short period of time, just 4 days, and now that lease is finished. So instrument 001 used to be leased out to Demolitions R Us. Now it's back with ABC Instrument Rental. Skyscraper Construction Limited has a couple of instruments which are currently out on lease, 458 and 457, both leased out on the same day and both have ongoing leases. So Tony, who is an engineer for Sky Tower Office Project, can change settings and use instrument 457 as if it belonged to the Sky Tower Office Project. But in fact, it's only out on lease. If we have a look at instrument 001, we can click and drag that and we can plonk it into Sky Tower Office Project. A little pop-up box says, do you want to move or lease? We click lease. And now Sky Tower Office Project has two instruments out on lease. They have 457, which was leased on the 23rd, and we've just given them 001, which started the lease today on September 25th, or my September 25th anyway, and is still currently out on lease. So leasing an instrument is really easy. You just click and drag, and instead of clicking move, as if the customer had bought the instrument, you click lease, which is telling Cloud that this is going to be temporary. So now looking at Skyscraper Office Construction Limited, they have a couple of projects. Downtown Tower Project currently has one instrument out on lease. It started on September 23. We can end that lease by clicking End Lease. Are you sure you want to end the lease of 458? Tick. There we go. So now the lease to Downtown Tower Project is finished. It's now appeared back in ABC Instrument Rental Limited without any information next to it, so it's available for lease. But the users of that instrument, 458, that would be Molly at scc.com, still has access to that data. So Molly Tower can log on and download the data from that instrument, because Molly is a user for Skyscraper Construction Limited. So Molly has access to all of those instruments. So that's a really valuable feature of the lease. So leasing an instrument out and terminating the lease is quite easy, and customers retain access to their historical instrument data. At the end of the lease, the instrument goes back to the owner of the instrument, which in this case is ABC Instrument Rental, and is available to be leased out to somebody else. What's really important to remember is that the instrument stored locally on the instrument, on Connect, will be available to all future users unless you choose to erase it between leases. So if you have some sensitivity issues, if you don't want your future customers being able to access historical data from Connect, you simply go into Connect and you tick the Erase All Data button, and Connect will wipe its memory, and you will be able to provide the instrument blank to the next user. Obviously, it's important to back that data up, because once it's deleted from Connect, it's gone forever. So I hope that was useful. That's the new lease feature. We hope it's going to be really helpful for those of you who have a significant number of instruments in a rental fleet. Okay, thanks a lot.